Yo, how you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my MLB On Deck segment for Thursday, August 8th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all of our MLB, NBA, and NFL videos. And if you haven't came and checked out our website here at dfscheatsheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a solid 8-game slate today. I think it's going to be a fun slate. The past couple of days have been kind of for me, but I'm ready to bounce back and have a big win today. Overall, though, cash lines have still been doing great. I'm just looking for that big win, and I feel it's coming, man. I'm taking down the GPP pretty soon. But I'm ready to jump in this video real quick before we do. If you guys don't mind, please take that quick second, click the like button down below. Helps me out. I really appreciate that from you guys. Yeah, man, let's jump into it. So, as always, we'll start with bats, and then we'll kind of round it back off with pitchers. So we'll just jump into it. First team I'm going to be looking at, I like Boston. Boston has definitely been busty in the past couple of days. I mean, Boston, they're one of those teams that they go through spells where they'll put up a ton of runs for 10 straight games, and then they'll put up no runs for 10 straight games. There's a lot of inconsistency right now, and that's really what's really going on with their season. But, I mean, it is what it is. It's baseball. It's DFS. We can't look at the day before. We got to continue plugging in the numbers and figuring out who has the best matchup. And I really like Boston today. They have the highest implied total on the slate. They get a matchup against Dylan Peters, who gives up a 42% hard contact rate, 216 ISO to lefties, 238 ISO to righties. You could definitely look at both sides of the plate right here. Everybody's basically in play. The guy's giving up some big time, ISO numbers from both sides of the plate. We're looking at Mookie Betts, Devers, Bogarts, JD Martinez, the obvious guys. Andrew Benintendi, you could look at him as well. That's really where I'm at with Boston. I'm just going to kind of stick with their big guns. Sam Travis, if he's in the lineup, you could possibly consider him. The guy does have major pop. So I like Boston. I definitely think that they're going to be a solid team to target tonight. Next, we're going to go with the Yankees. The Yankees get a matchup against Thomas Pannone. This guy gives up a 37% hard contact rate, 218 ISO to lefties, 161 ISO to righties. For you're looking more at the lefties here. This is kind of what the guy Pannone struggles with, but you could definitely, Yankees have such big bats. You can basically look at everybody in this lineup. Some guys that stand out. You can look at Didi Gregorius. He's definitely one of the main lefties I want to target in this lineup. Outside of that, you're looking at DJ LeMahieu, Judge, Gleyber Torres. You could possibly look at Brett Gardner, depending on where he's at in the lineup. Maven possibly is in play a little bit stolen base upside, a little bit of power upside. The guy Toshman has been coming in and been playing pretty well. So the Yankees have some guys we could definitely target Pannone with. Next, a team that I don't really play too much, but I like the spot that they're in today. Detroit Tigers, they have one of the higher implied totals on the slate. They get a matchup against Jorge Lopez, who gives up a 40% hard contact rate, 167 ISO to lefties, 189 ISO to righties. So they're not giving up crazy power numbers, but I just don't think that the guy's very good. That's really where I'm at. I think he's a good guy that you could target. Jacoby Jones, Goodrum, obviously Miguel Cabrera is a little bit older, but still knows how to hit. Those are the guys that I'm really going to target. Just the top guys in the lineup. 1 through 5. I'm not really going to mess too much with these other guys. Don't see too much upside in it, but I definitely think that you can get a little cheap stack with Detroit and help you kind of stack with another team where you want to pay up and still get a good pitcher. Detroit is in a good spot today, and I definitely think that you can look at them. Next, we're going to move on to the Cubs. I like the Cubs today. They get a matchup against Alex Wood. Alex Wood has really been struggling. Gives up a 40% hard contact rate, 308 ISO to lefties, 233 ISO to righties. So them lefties, man, we're looking at the lefties for sure. Jason Hayward, Anthony Rizzo, Ian Happ. You can look at it, has a little bit of power numbers in there. And then the righties are in play also. Castellanos, Bryant, Baez. I like those guys a lot. I think that the Cubs is going to be a really good stack today. I don't know how popular they're going to be. We got to see that. There may be a little bit of they're in Great American Ballpark, so they're getting a boost, in a hitting environment. I think that they're going to put up some runs today against Alex Wood. I like the Cubs a lot today. And last but not least, another team really popping out to me. I like the Atlanta Braves today. They get a matchup against Elier Hernandez, gives up a 41% hard contact rate, 355 ISO to lefties, 202 ISO to righties. Acuna, Albies, Freeman, Donaldson, Adam Duvall's in play, Inciarte. You can look at all these guys. I'm basically looking at 1 through 6. They're all definitely in play. Definitely want to get a couple Atlanta stacks today. Atlanta's been putting up a bunch of runs this season. They're a really, really good team. So Atlanta's definitely in play. So just to kind of summarize it up, bat-wise, some teams that are really jumping out to me. We're looking at Boston, the Yankees, Detroit, the Cubs, and Atlanta. Pitching wise, a couple guys that I like. I'm going to go to Detroit. I like Matt Boyd going against Kansas City. Kansas City has one of the lower totals on the slate, and their team is not very scary. They don't have a lineup that, oh man, I'm worried about getting burned by this lineup. I think this is a good spot for Matt Boyd. Plus, I talked about the bats. I think he's going to get some run support. Good chance for a win today. And then we're going to go. I'm going to go to Philadelphia. I'm going to go with Aaron Nola for Philadelphia. I'm going against the Giants. The Giants have been a team that, they've been a little bit more hot lately. I understand that, and they're swinging a little bit better bats. But I'm looking at the majority of the season, and they're a team that's been struggling. And then they get a matchup against Aaron Nola, one of the best pitchers in the league. I'm not going to say he's necessarily my favorite pitcher on the slate, but he has to be top 3 in consideration. The guy just, has, massive upside. Thing about Aaron Nola is he tends to have one bad inning out every outing, and that's kind of what frustrates me. He'll walk a couple guys, give up a couple runs, but he doesn't really get blown up too much. And I like Nola against the Giants. In San Francisco as well. It's a pitching stadium, so that helps out Nola also. So Nola definitely in play. Then we could go to Boston. I like Chris Sale. Going against the Angels. Chris Sale, he's definitely having an up and down season. Every start, you don't know what you're going to get. Are you going to get the ace that's going to give you 12, 13 strikeouts? Or are you going to get the guy that's been struggling this year and is going to get blown up for 5 runs? It's tough. It really is tough, but Chris Sale's price is down a little bit, and he's on the slate, so he always has to be considered as one of the better pitchers. And last but not least, a guy I think you can look at for GPPs as well. I like John Gray. For the Colorado going against the Padres. Padres are a team. Definitely been hit or miss this season. They have some good bats, but they also have some strikeout upside in that lineup. Also in San Diego, which is a pretty good pitcher's park. So I think that benefits John Gray as well. John Gray, cheap GPP play. If you want to pay down a little bit somewhere, definitely think he gives you a little bit of upside. So, that's kind of where I'm at. Just kind of early look at today's slate. If you want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. And, outside of that, good luck on your guys' contest tonight, and peace out.